feel performing tonight?
I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building.
Accessories, then the Fur Center. Now until January 7th, save up to 80% off. Stop in today for the best selection.
You're watching Pascal in the Morning.
I'm saying just a little bit more raw and uncut and just kind of shooting from the hip type of thing. So again, I really appreciate you guys being here and all that. You know, I just definitely wanted to know a little bit more, like just the game, in regards to being on tour, to the movie game, the film acting game. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So one of the things I wanted to know is, like, what is the hardest thing about being on tour?
You want to answer that? Thank you.
Well, there you go. There you go. That's one of them.
This was the first go round was just the gospel shit. It's just depressing sometimes.
It's depressing, right?
But thank God, St. Louis is one of the good ones, one of the good cities. The food, you know what I'm saying? But the hard, you know, just the wear and tear of always on and off planes and living out of your suitcase and being in hotels. You know, you miss your bed.
Right.
You know, and family back home and stuff like that. So it's just tough. But it's worthwhile when you get on stage, though, or you know, reach your destination.
Right.
It's fun.
Putting in the time and work into, you know, what you do and what you love, right?
Yeah, man.
You know, so I do got to ask you this, Larry, because I know that there's some, you know, a little bit of story in regards to, Madonna. I just want to know a little bit more about this. What's this story about Madonna, my dude?
She was fantastic. She's hardworking, driven. David Fincher directed the video, and it was just a grand old time, man. You know, hardworking, driven. You know, and that's what it needs to be to get there.
Hard-working, huh?
Stallone, same thing. Hard-driven, they're focused, you know. And, you know, that was the thing about Madonna, definitely without a doubt, you know. I already have my kids. I had my thing going on already, so it wasn't like that.
Did you think about it?
I mean, come on now. It's Madonna.
Everybody had to think about Madonna at least 3 or 4 times when they were alone at night with a bottle of, like, coconut oil.
I mean, yeah, well, I mean, you know,
Madonna a few times.
She was something else.
You go on stage, you're like,
take me with you, man.
What's
this sounds
up,
like fun.
I'm about to get some sleep now. That's the first thing I tell the crowd. Now, you know, that's probably one of the craziest things, you know.
Oh, okay.
Backstage. But other than that, some of the crazier things were trying to find the promoter.
Right.
Trying to find the person with the money. They're playing hide and seek.
Oh, man.
You know, growing up.
That still happens?
No. Early, you know, when you first started, you know, you just don't forget those moments, though.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, yeah.
Because you still, like, I don't know about you, but, you know, I still have those moments of, like, even no matter how professional the organization is or whatever, you know, wherever you're working, whoever you're working for, there still is in the back of my head going, you know.
You know, Jerry Stiller would go out and get his curtain call and everybody would give him a standing ovation. And instead of being happy for the guy, they would snicker because they weren't going to be able to top his, you know, man, it's like, you know, I'm not about that shit, man.
Right.
You know, this old saying, ain't no fun, friends get some.
Yeah.
Well, that goes across the board, man. You know,
Yeah.
if I got money in my pocket and my friend is broke, you know, I'm not happy for him. How am I supposed to have a great time, you know?
Right.
So here's this man, he's a legend. He's going out there to get his curtain call, and they're giving it to him. What I ended up doing, I ended up driving strippers to bachelor's parties. Fine with me, bro.
Yeah.
Because, you know, wherever I go, I'm going to be me and I'm going to have fun.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I got out of that show, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's probably people in the audience might be disappointed to hear that. But, you know, he just replaced that girl with, you know, what they did with the last show, that's nonsense, man.
Right.
And you know what? Boom, in your face.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
So, I mean, so are you saying, like, was it an energy that he was creating himself, or was it just the energy that it was made as a cast as a whole? You see what I'm saying?
It was the two leads.
Really?
It was the two leads, yeah.
That's a damn shame.
You wait on stage for, you know, me and Victor and Patton would be waiting, and, you know, the first AD's got to go back and try and get one of them out, and the director's got to go back, and the producer, you know, they wanted to be the last one on the set.
Like make an entrance?
Yeah, whatever it was, I'm the last one. Everybody's there, I come in last. Okay, fine, but then they were going back and forth, and we're sitting there waiting.
Right.
Co-star comes on the show, let's bring the co-star into the room and read and make them feel comfortable. Right. They look at you like you got 3 heads.
But that's the thing, like, that I always am curious about egos in general, and this kind of goes out to both of you guys. I mean, because I always hear that whole story of you don't want to meet your heroes. You don't ever want to meet your heroes.
Stallone. He was the greatest guy in the world to work with when I worked with him. You know, everybody's got their own experience with Sylvester Stallone, but that was a guy that he wanted to make the project the best that it could be. And he was there, and he talked about the scene with you, and he was in it with you. Yeah. You know, and he gave you the little advice. When I worked with Madonna, she was the same way. She was driven. She wanted to make the best project. Johnny Depp, you know what I mean? It was about the work.
Right.
It wasn't about whatever, you know?
So no diva like blow-ups on set and anything crazy like that.
I was only there 2 years, man, you know, so I mean, you know, yeah, there was times when, you know, they had to go and talk to them, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to put out the fire or something like that. You know what
try
I mean?
and get them to the set to rehearse, you know,
Yeah.
try and say maybe you could both come at the same time and call it a tie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Call it a tie. That's so ridiculous.
I mean, personally, like, we were sitting there, we could be done with the scene. I could be on the road before rush hour going to train with Mike Diamond.
Right, right.
And I got to sit here and wait for you guys to see who's got a bigger fucking dick.
Yeah. To negotiate who can do what sooner.
It's
like,
basically to see who's got a bigger dick.
You ever had that kind of issue?
No.
I mean,
wait.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you never have that issue of, like, you know, clearly not that, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, well, you know, these tripods are going to start, you know, competing against you guys now. But no, see, the thing is, like, I'm curious as far as, like, when you meet your hero, that person that you look up to. I've had my fair share of, like, meeting somebody that I look up to, or meeting somebody that I admire, and then when I finally meet him, it's like, oh wow, you're an asshole, you know. Yeah. So I guess I'm just curious as to, like, in regards for you, it's like, you ever had that moment of, like, well, damn, I'm headlining with this guy, you know, I'm a big fan of him too, but now he's like trying to throw. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Wow, you're actually
humble dude.
You know.
Yeah.
You know,
and then I feel like, don't ever trust a guy's a humble T-shirt. They're not humble.
Yeah, humble.
They're not fucking humble. Yeah, no, that's a throwback. And all that. Once again, this is our first time ever doing the after show stream, whatever you want to call it.
See you at Helium.
See you at Helium. Please be sure, if you're watching, please go click that subscribe button if you like this and all that. We'll be doing this a lot more often, of course, with other wonderful guests as well. So anyway, see you guys soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. I'll see you guys later. Deuces.
All right. Cool, man.
Yes, sir.
You're going to perform tonight.
I can't make this interview boring, because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is going to leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
IDEX Media does a lot. From IDEX Photography to IDEX Films. We help create forever memories